Check 1 2 1 2. As soon as this starts, I don't know why they got rid of the background on here, man. They just, but I'm glad they give you the option to turn off your camera, so that's good. My check 1 2 1 2. Okay, perfect. Man, I keep doing this. I'm on my tablet, y'all. My little work tablet here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for coming in. So, happy Saturday, everyone. So busy this week, child. This week been a challenging week, but God is a good God and He oversees all things for His people, okay? And I'm grateful. I'm even grateful for opening my eyes up on this day, on this beautiful Saturday, okay? It's going to be in the 80s for the next. And yeah. So let me get right into it because I want to get into the mess later on, okay? I had a lot of catching up to do because I was asleep. I was knocked out. Now, I know I did a little gaming live to kind of like unwind and, exercise my brain muscles and everything like that. But baby, I was listening to the messing from the clouds. Chat. Because you're going to notice that most of my lives, especially at night, is going to be muted. So, yeah, it's quiet hours. Okay? And I'm going to get right into that, child. So, Diddy got sentenced to 4 years in prison because he's on location of him talking about it. I got to listen to his whole video, his whole live stream. But, baby, according to NBC News, here's a summary of what went down. A judge sentenced Sean Diddy Combs to 50 months in prison, fined him with $500,000, and ordered 5 years of supervised release. Before he was sentenced, Combs addressed the judge, begging for mercy. His children was crying too. Prosecutors had pushed for more than 11 years, while the equally time served, my bad. Since Combs had been in custody since September 2024, he will receive credit over a year already served. So that means he's going to be serving 4 years. And if he qualified for probation, he might get out sooner than that. Hi, Los Vatos. Los Vatos. Los Vatos. I can't think of it. I heard of that before. A jury acquitted Combs for racketeering and sex trafficking charges on July 2nd, but convicted him on two lesser counts of transporting former girlfriend. When you have sown, when you reap good things get brought back to you. When you reap out bad things to the point where it's disrupting people's lives, ruining people's lives in their path, in your path, falling down on your ass. Now moving right along. Hi Nam Nugent, how are you? Nam Nugent, how are you? Nugent, are you from Vietnam? Can I get a my? Oh no, do not ask for my. Let me tell you something. That's one of the rules of my chat. Do I ever ask to be a mod? This ain't one of those. This ain't one of those chats. Well, the only reason why you're here because you got a blue next to your name. Again, do not ask to be a mod. No, I don't give out mod sticks like candy over here. Now, some people do that. I don't. Okay? That is grounds for you to be excommunicado from my channel. Okay? Hi, Beast at the Cartoons. How are you? I caught up to some of your videos as I was chuckling. I'm digging the afro though. It was one of them when you took your braids out and you had the afro. I'm digging it. Okay. All right. I love them skits. Keep them coming. Well, anyway, did you see the fallout? I'm about to get into it. And Tracy, bitch, they've been going back and forth all night. They've been going back and forth all night. Okay. You know how Tracy be on lemons and be like, we ain't got no pennies on. We ain't got no pennies on. Child, Rob Rat in her era. And I was in the clouds when that shit was going down. When that meetup was going down, child, when he said that her stuff smelled like mustard and told her to go in the bathroom and wash. I saw that whole thing. And he was a drunk. Okay, Lemmy's a drunk, but Rob Rex is a violent drunk. You know. Okay. So he said that in his drunken tirade. Y'all remember when Rob Rex kept going live back to back to back doing their meetup? But what JC don't know is he took back what he said about the mustard thing. He said, oh, she don't smell and she don't smell like mustard. This is when he was sober. That was after he got locked up doing that whole thing. I think Rob is back in jail, child. I can't keep up. Y'all remember he got arrested, but when he got out and he sobered up, he said, oh, she don't smell like me. He took everything back. So it's no telling what's to believe, child. Remember MU said that Tree don't flush the toilet? My archives. But anyway, during the cruise trip, when they fell out. I remember that. I do this off the dome, so I didn't take no notes. I'm going off the dome what I heard. She also talked about her gold tooth. Uh, she talked about how stupid she is. Then I went and listened to Tracy live this morning. She went and did live early in the morning while ODS was live. Because she was saying stuff about JC in the chat, I believe, about JC from the chat to that later, child. But she dragged it. I should have listened to it again, maybe, to get because I do stuff off the dome. Double tap the screen if you hadn't done it already. Share and subscribe. It's free. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of drunks on this app. It's a whole lot of them. A whole lot. A whole lot. So I guess you said remembering what, as far as the mustard thing, her kitty cat smell like mustard. Rob Rats did take that back, but he was sober. He took it back. He said he didn't, she didn't smell like mustard. But anyway, so it's hard to believe what it was. So yeah, JC dragged her down to the point where the in-betweeners went back under Tracy posts about her and say she's over there dragging you. What you gonna do? It was quiet hours. You could drag the fuck out of somebody without raising your voice. Okay, you ain't gotta disturb your neighbors or nothing. As long as the message get across, how I get across, okay? All right. You're going in and out. I'm in and out. Oh God. Hold on. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? It's probably these headphones. First one. Can y'all hear me now? Press one if you can hear me. Let me do a test. 200 years ago. Oh shoot. Hold on. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. So hopefully I won't go in and out. I don't know why, cause like lately when I stream on my phone, it cuts some of my lives off, and I don't like that. They need to fix that. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Oh, cause my internet is good. Okay, how much is we pay for it? My internet is pretty good, and it shouldn't be going out like that. I don't know. I think that's on YouTube end. Well, anyway, so everybody was waiting for Tracy response. So Tracy called her Lily Monster, child. Tracy called JC Lily Monster. What? I mean, she pretty much everything them trolls was said about her in Lemons chat. She pretty much, summed it up what they were saying. And they was over there. They was like, we try to tell you. She said, yeah, I had to unblock all these people. I don't blocked a lot of folks. She said she don't defended her. She, cause they were twins. Where have you been? Because they got the same birthday. They're the same age. Lemon and Tree supposed to take America tour, and something was said about the hotel room, and no man gonna pay for a room and ain't gonna try to hit. I don't know. It was something dealing with the trip with Tracy and Lemon. They were supposed to go on the trip, and that fell through. Couldn't find out. I don't think they're going. And she said she keeping the money. Anyway, back on to this big fallout right here. So she pretty much unsaid everything what she said about her sister. Every compliment she ever gave JC. Now she underlined her friend. And to me, she went light on JC. She did. And who knows, they might make up now. Y'all know that's the nature of the beast around. Yeah, she said she underlined her friend, honey. She said she put Mary in a grave. I'm like I said, me old girl was long time, nemesis, enemies, or whatever like that. And not once I said she analyzed her friend because I don't know. I'm not gonna put that on her, and I'm not sure. Okay, but she got somebody that really, really had her back, going around saying she did it. Too many people. Me, child. She hit me because she know I'm no nonsense. I'm not gonna play with you. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna play. Okay. I can stand corrected. I don't care. Correct me. That's part of life. That's part of growth. But anyway, she said a lot. Y'all need to go check their latest lives out. JC, Just Krista, and Tracy. Check out their latest, child, to find out what's going on. They at a battle right now. There's been talks that maybe they could do a sit down or whatever like that. I don't know. They might resolve it. Who knows? Okay, because it is bound to happen. Now what JC don't know, because remember she just got ushered in into the beef sector body. Yeah, clock that. Anyways, that ought to tell you something. That ought to tell you something. Okay? But later on today, am I still going in and out? Because I know there's some people peeking through. I hope I'm not going in now because YouTube been like messing up my shit. YouTube been messing up my stuff. Let me see. But okay. Okay. I can hear myself. I had to check in some from time to time because my stuff been cutting. Okay, let me get on to so while all that was going on, Lemon was live. So when Lemon ended his live, ODS went live. So he was briefed on what was going on. They said, yeah, JC just dragged uh Tracy. I was like, what? I was in the cloud. I'm sitting here playing my game over here. Listen, I was over here playing my game. Well, baby, somebody like shared the link. I'm part of some memberships out here. Okay, they like to share links to people, and I was in the cloud listening. And baby, I got a couple of chuckles in on both ends, cause you know why I'm chuckling. I knew this was gonna happen. Y'all been warned about that woman. I knew this was gonna happen because not only of JC personality, but also Tracy's personality. I've been around these streets for years. Okay. Yes, me and the other woman that's way back 13 years ago or whatever. But Tracy, I also been following her too since the beginning. Before she had a channel. When she was over there with Jay Wilson. Because I was over there too. He used to do his church services, child. Y'all remember it was a time when Tracy didn't allow cursing on her channel? Tracy's puss. They need to inform her, and educate her on the history of guys and falling in love. That's not the Tracy from the past. They used to drag children and drag your whole generation down to the grave. Okay? To the grave. Okay? Threaten to put Fire Baby used to be cool. Fire Baby used to be cool. Now, Tracy wasn't dark in the beginning now. Because, her mission was to try to take down that cult over there, the TLCC people. Okay, that's why a lot of people was forming their channels back then. But then you watched her. That was light. It was a little bit of, but that was light because now you gotta understand. Back then, she's older now. You feel me? When you older, you don't feel like fighting no more. Like me, I'm in my 50s. And when I've encountered JC, and I keep saying it over and over again, she came for me first. She came for my throat first, and I got the receipts. I was in my 30s. This woman was in her 40s at the time. I was in my 30s when she came for me. I'm 50 now. I'm tired. And I'm resigned. Okay? But don't get it twisted because you come for me. I'm just might be subject to take off my crown and sit on my throne, just my damn crown. Don't get me wrong now. I get my hands dirty in a fight. I could be cute and I could be gutter too. But I choose not to. Okay, I'm older now. Wiser. Sometimes you gotta go a different way. You know what I mean? So folks don't understand. People want Dark Tracy back. She might not want that. She don't want to fight no more. When you older, you don't want to fight no more. You just don't have the energy. You just want to live your life in peace. Okay? Are you the queen of the Dollar General? Yes, I am a dollar store queen, honey. I love the dollar store. I don't give a fuck if I was a millionaire. I'm still shopping at the dollar store. How you doing? Knockout. Anyways. Now, do I have to knock your ass out in my chat? Or you going to behave accordingly? All right. So, Tracy, they may make peace. And like I say, I'm not putting fear in nobody's heart. But that's why people are interested, because they know Tracy and her history. But they don't really know too much about JC, but what they see and what people have said about her. They know she's been around a long time. All I can say is JC is a lot of talk. Okay? And she needs lots of help. Lots of it. Tracy, on the other hand, she could drive too, but she gets dirtier than JC. You know what I mean? She fights a little bit. She fights dirtier. Okay? Dark side come out. It's gonna be hard to switch that shit off. So she might not want to awaken a sleeping giant of that dark Tracy. She wants the. I've been studying a lot of people out here. Okay, observing, watching, and JC don't know what she up against. I'm saying that. I'm saying that. So, I ain't got no bone in the fight. That's their battle. You know, I don't jump in motherfucking fights. I sit back and wait till the dust go down. I'm just commentating. Okay? And don't nobody come over here tell myself, the queen, do you have... No, I'm not giving out shit. That's not my fight. That's y'all fight with her. Because I told y'all. I warned y'all about her. What do y'all say? Well, I'm going to defend her no matter what. I got her back no matter what. Well, here it is. So I kind of had a feeling they was going to clash. There was several times they almost did, but they resolved it real fast. But this time, this is different. This is different. But it's going to be interesting to watch, though. I'm just watching. I'll go and see what happened and skim through that motherfucking bitch. But other than that, as far as being active in there, fuck no. I'm not over there on that drugs channel. No. Make sure you guys hit the light. Are y'all hitting the light on your way in and out? While y'all being nosy over here? Make sure y'all hit the light, please, and thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, 6 likes. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you. Because some people, you got to remind them, please hit that like button. Hit that like button, okay? So, over there on Lemons, this is before ODS started his live. Honestly, I don't think he felt like it. He probably just wanted to chill. And sometimes you just want to chill and watch everybody else and enjoy yourself and watch everybody else do their thing. Especially when the live is getting good and interesting, okay? JC hit the link. I don't know why she was over there. Any reason to be close to Lemon. She claims she ain't with him or she don't want to deal with him on one hand. But anytime somebody... Yesterday she was over there. So the drunk was like, you know how you call chill, like when you over there on, what's that, pizzas, and you call chill to come over, just for example. He says, yeah, because he dragged them the other day. He said, yeah, I was talking about your girl, your lady, and I was talking about you. I dragged y'all. I dragged her how she looked with her lipstick look. I don't think she looked right in her lips, but that's okay, man. He went Reverend Martin Luther, like the peace route. I don't know if he realized this, but Lemon wasn't apologizing. He just made that wasn't an apology. He just pretty much had JC to call her new dude over there so he could have an opportunity to tell him in his face that, yeah, I was talking about your woman and you. Now what? What you gonna say, man? He said pretty much nothing. Man, I looked at the chat. Them people was going ham in the chat. Like, what? That wasn't a good look. Lemon, that drunk. See, let me tell you something. He may be a drunk, but don't estimate that motherfucker. You gotta play chess with him and not checkers. He know who to do that to. Look at the people he surround himself with. He know who he could play that chess game with. Okay? The people that don't know no better. First of all, she got him over there. JC over there again the second time. But she's selling and with her new fella chill. What, he ain't enough? He ain't enough? Like, what's going on? What happening? He's not capturing her interest to the point she had to go running back. And it looked like she's going back again because on okay, now that happened. I fast forward over there on ODS's. He said over there she kept going silent. She ain't want to answer. She ain't want to answer. She ain't want to answer. She kept saying, "Don't do this. What are you talking about? Don't do this, Lemon." Sound more like the Jacksons. When they had that voice. Hello, I am Latoya Jackson, and I like to sing this piece. The Jacksons. They already call her. I got a light skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. Dark skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. Now, women, why are you doing this? ODS kept trying to get rid of him. Can y'all talk privately? Because I guess he had to get up in the morning or something. I don't know. He kept trying to politely trying to get rid of him. He goes, hold on, yes, hold on, yes. Let her answer. Meanwhile, landlord kept hitting the link off and on. She's supposedly talking to him, back with him again. That ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business what a grown woman does, or anybody grown do with they spell time. You know what I mean? But if it's public, people gonna fucking talk about it. Well, shell of a man. Anyway, but I'm gonna talk about it. So the drunk, you wanna come back? He asked her. He was like, well, they was like, well, what you wanna talk? Let's talk about it. It came down to going to her channel. So she quietly, okay, yes, I'll go. Yes, I'll go on your channel. So they supposed to set something up today to have a sit down talk one on one. So she's being lined up again today, child. It's like I think, in my opinion, from what I see, there's some set of widows over there that been over there on her channel that's like lining her ass up too. But I'm gonna keep that to myself. I might talk about it with my members. I don't know. But anyway, they're supposed to have a sit down today, 101 today. Don't this remind you of deja vu? And he's talking to her like a pimp. Yeah, you miss daddy. Come back to Lemon Land. Um, on the Django, didn't that slave owner call his place Candyland or some shit? Child over there, and it put calm in her spirit, and make her feel like a lady, and make her feel beautiful and supportive. Okay, even dropping super chats in her. When the last time Lemon stopped by her lives and dropped a big super chat in her chats, okay, and dropped some in her purse? But she wanna run back over there after that speech she gave her people about being free for being treated badly, and she finally found a man that made her feel like a woman. Talk how badly she was being treated, the people in the chat, his supporters, and he allowed her getting dragged left and right. But in her home sanctuary where her people feel safe, where they love to see her smile and see her happy. You know what I mean? And he tested. He tested. Oh, you happy, huh? He tested for the past few days. He tested. Now she held off for a while. Now I don't know what be going on behind the scenes. I don't know if he be sending her texts and shit. I forgot. They don't communicate off YouTube. Um, but what changed? What happened to this happiness? It's not the same energy when she's around Lemon than when she talk about her new man Chill. When she talk about her, now I'm being unbiased on this. When she talk about Chill, it's a sense of calm and peace over her well-being. Versus when she's over there with Lemon, feel like she's in a shell. It feels like she's locked in a shell and she's looking for somebody to rescue her. That's how I see it. Lemon come off when he's drunk as a manipulative abuser, verbal abuser, who could potentially be violent. Y'all saw how he was over there with Shaquem at Vegas. Who's to say he won't pop off like that again? This one, who's to say he won't put his hands on a woman? Because at the end of the day, you truly don't know each other like that. You don't. It don't matter how many years you watch somebody on YouTube. At the end of the day, you don't know how they are when the cameras are off. Okay? There was some concerns with the Vegas trip when the sponsor, when nobody don't know who it is now, had a room for Ness and Lemon to staying together. People were concerned. They was like, no, it was well, okay? Nobody got hurt. You know? But now he gets drunker. He's more aggressive. It ain't no telling what might happen. I'm just saying. Folks was like, oh, he used to be a nice. He used to be. Used to be. Or maybe, he say he's an actor. He took acting classes. You can't trust actors and their emotion. Be that person. Who knows? But if she was truly happy and truly moved on, she won't even want to have the desire to be next to that guy. The thing she said on her channel to her people, her audience who's truly there for her, as she said, who's there for her, It was not that same energy over there yesterday in the past few days. Another disappointment. Now, that guy, what's his name? Drip tried to talk some sense into her, but you ain't finna tell somebody in their 50s anything. The older someone get, the more stubborn we get. I'm gonna say we, cause I'm 52. It's hard. It's harder to train. There's a saying: a old bird, a old bird, anything new. Okay. But we'll see how this goes, child. Hold on just a minute. I gotta check on the sausages. I'm back. And grown folks was trying to talk some sense into it. Like, now, grown folks, I'm not a fan of his at all. Tried to talk sense into her. And I know her and ZX had history. They had it back and forth. But every time somebody tried to talk some sense into her, Lemon cut them off and saying, y'all need to mind your business. Typical abuse behavior. Okay? The moment somebody try to listen here, you might want to rethink this. You might not want to go back to that old path where you're miserable. The person treated you a certain way. He cuts them off. But see, y'all gotta also remember what JC said. If her man is beating her, it's nobody's business. You should stay out of it. If her man is beating and abusing her, people should mind their business, stay out of it. Did she not say that? It's nobody's business. Maybe that's a form of foreplay for her. For the both of them, I guess. And this is a young buck sunning her ass. And it's frustrating because people have seen her drag the shit out of him in his face. And they know she could fight back. And folks is not quite understanding this. Like, what's going on? Child. Don't even try to understand it. You hear me? Your brain will be like scrambled motherfucking eggs. Your brain will be soupy. Sitting there trying to figure this shit out. Just sit back and just watch the shit show until it ends. That's all I can say about it. But yeah, he went there, cussing him out and, throwing his past in your face. That's one thing about him and others. Child, they know something about you. They want to back you up off of them. They throw the past or whatever in their faces. That's typical, that's typical abuse behavior and shit. Typical. But you can't do that to them, though. You can't think if you mention their mother or whatever. He hit these panels. Sometimes he thinks he's on his channel, and he forget. He be hitting panels and stay on panels for so long. He think any panel is his, and he treat it like it's his channel. How you closing out? This ain't your channel. This is Lolo channel. Y'all remember that? I was like, he don't forgot. This nigga don't forgot where he at. Yeah. Ain't today her birthday? So I take it that JC is invited because there was some reservation. She was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to go. And Chill's supposed to be throwing something for her. Remember she was promoting it? So she won't have to go over there and be uncomfortable. Why would you be amongst people that just don't want you around? Like, we the wrong. They just don't want you there. They're not welcoming you there. Too. Okay. So yeah. Why be amongst that? If they a bunch of hating ass bitches that just hate you no matter what you do, and you so concerned about, oh, what they gonna say about my makeup, why not stay amongst people that love who you are? Even though it's inside, he's learning too. Hmm. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. Now I'm not for it to happen. I just knew it. When you know her personality and seen that over the years, and yours, people both sides, when you watch both sides for years and observe both sides of personalities for years, you already know the outcome when they get together. It's like, uh-oh. Shoot, Sagittarius against Sagittarius? What? They sitting there trampling them. They trampling on each other. They trampling on each other now. Oh my God, I told you. I say it ain't, um, what do I say? I say when they fall out. I ain't no if. I say when they do. And look what happened. I saw it coming. I saw it coming, child. I see a lot of other things come now. They might settle their differences and make up now. So some of y'all might be disappointed in hearing this, but they might actually make up. Who knows? But it's fake. It's just so fake. Oh my God. I can't do fake shit. I can't. I'm not good at it. No. I'm gonna tell like it is. Some people kind of like they lie a little bit and they fake it a little bit because they want to spare people feelings, but then it's that overly overdoing it. Like, ugh. Anyways, it's been 54 minutes. Did I cover everything? Yeah. And whatever I couldn't remember, child, just check out just JC, just Krista ladies video live she did last night in the early morning hours. And check out Tracy latest one she did. I think it was like maybe 6 hours ago. Check out those two. Um, Let me see. If you want to see Chill on Lemons, just skim through his latest live from last night, whatever, up to the point when Chill came up there, and try to offer an olive branch, and the drunk kind of was like, yeah, okay, kind of laughed in his face about it. Pretty much, I guess, trying to punk him out. He pretty much say, bruh, I say your girl look ugly and I talked about your motherfucking ass. He said he looked like Big Man TV. He did. The drunk lemon did. He said he looked like Big Man TV. But more yeah, Big Man is from Chicago too. We say, wait a minute. Could they be related? Cause ain't Big Man from Chicago also? As well as Chill. Oh my God, they could be cousins. What if he saw you found out they were cousins? They were some kin, as they would say in the South. They were some kin to each other. I had to think about that. He said he's like Batman TV. Speaking of shit, man, I don't like his motherfucking ass either. He was going around saying it was his birthday. So I guess I got to peek in the clouds and see how his birthday live turned out. I think somebody said they're going to throw a party for him. I don't know. Anyways, I didn't think about that. They could be related. Oh my God. He said he looked like Big Man TV. I had to think about that. Wow. But like Nietzsche, she keeps saying that he's not about going on in these spaces, even though he's in these spaces, even though he's, trying to build his channel too, off the backs of JC, trying to network and everything. Um, is he sure this is the route to go with? Now, if he's more non-violent and peaceful, is it wise to go into a sector that's very toxic and all they do is fight and manipulate and play verbal mind games? Is that wise to bring your new man into that environment? What happened to this peace and tranquility and his zen mode? That's not very smart. See, if she really cared about that man, first of all, my ass wouldn't be at limits. See, why they talking about bad bitches and shit? A lady makes a man wait and want her. See, a truly bad one wouldn't be rushing to that drunk's channel. He would be going to hers. Okay? He would be going to hers. And a person truly in love wouldn't move the way she did. Okay? That says a lot. Like, were you really happy with this guy? Were you really happy, or was it a front? Or was it a cover up? Are you using Jill to make this drunk jealous? That what you really want? Yelling his mama house. You say his carpet was nasty and dirty. He got a wonky eye. All them things. And chill is just chill. You don't want that peace. You rather go run into war? And you gotta fight all your life and gotta fight the people in the chat. Fight his motherfucking ass. Walk on eggshells and not knowing if he gonna drop you. Once again. You don't want to stay where it's peaceful, where it's your own kingdom? Make that drunk nigga come to your kingdom. I mean, it ain't too late. You ain't gotta go over there. Make that motherfucker come to you. That way you set the rules. That way you have people that really care about you, that will surround you and protect you, because you need protection, right? Right. Why rush over there? And then somebody asks, well, if she go back over there, would it be okay if she still deal with Chill? He's like, yeah, sure, yeah. Who gives a fuck? It's like online. Y'all haven't even met each other, first of all. The fuck? But anyway, let's just say this. Let's just keep it strictly online. It's already a bad look just by going back over there. Which a lot of people think that she would. But then at the end, say, let's see. She says she's happy. Let's see how this played out. She's probably really serious this time. She's probably really serious about this new guy. And she pretty much failed the test several times. She don't understand. Women was testing the shit out of her and her man. And they all failed. Y'all failed miserably. But it ain't too late to make up for that. The ball is pretty much in JC's court and how she moves. So we'll see. That'll be interesting to watch. It might be a little twisty twist to that. That'll be interesting to watch. And Lolo. You know you was being messy by inviting JC to Lemon's channel after he dropped her and they had their back and forth. You know you was being messy. And I'm just telling it like it is. When you invited her to this party he's throwing on his backup channel, like, come on now. That's an uncomfortable situation. Isn't that why they came up with a solution that Chill would throw something for you over there? That way JC is more comfortable and she won't have to be put in that toxic environment. But not only she threw herself back in that environment, she dragging her new man into it too, who's not into conflict, but he's chill. There's no chilling in that sector or the rest of these damn toxic sectors. Folks don't want to sit and see nobody just sitting there not saying nothing and doing nothing. And be like, nah, just chilling. That's an easy way of getting dropped. Why put him to do that? Unless he just want to sit there and grow his channel. I don't know, child. Who knows with these people and what their true motives are. Anyways, this is YouTube, child. I'm on the outside looking in. Well, looking in my device. These people, this ain't my real life. This is just a break from my real life, okay? Anyway, I'm about to go for real. Consider what I said. I do have a poll on my community wall, and should we do a blue lipstick challenge? I'll go first and post a picture on my community wall, okay? I do got a blue lippy in my makeup stash. I think I'm gonna do that. It'll be fun. This is fun messy. Okay, this is fun messy. A little bit fun. And as far as what I think about her makeup look, no, I'm gonna give that I'm gonna let the people decide. That's why I did the poll. I'll let the people decide. You know they quick to say, oh, if they don't like you anyway, they're gonna say negative things about you no matter what you do and blah blah blah. No, I'm gonna let the people decide. What y'all think about her makeup look, okay? Now you have men in wigs that gave her plenty of advice to do with makeup and how to do this and that and oh yeah, Tracy did say, how the hell you on YouTube all these years and you still don't know how to do makeup? I was wondering that too because I learned my makeup skills online too on YouTube. I'm gonna give this little bit of advice. It took me a while to master contouring. Okay. I learned how to contour my face watching them makeup artists, them drag queens. Drag queens, the male makeup artists, are the masters of contouring. That is my advice. Okay? If you want to know different techniques or contouring and contouring your nose a certain way, watch those. You can watch the women too, but watch those men, the drag queens. The only thing I say, because I'm not a makeup artist, I'm a makeup enthusiast. You know, I like to watch people do makeup and I like to, dabble and play around with makeup too. I used to do makeup streams. She know that. JC know that. She been watching me for years, right? She don't watch, but she watch. I used to do makeup streams back in the day when I started going live. So, hey DM, how are you, member? How are you? Blessings to you. So, she says she don't know how to do the blending. It's really not that hard. It's now. Back in the day, I used to watch Baby Tigger. I think she knows Baby Tigger too. I believe she go by another name. Music it made. I just have to send it. Oh, thank you, DM. Thank you so much. I'm gonna check it out after this. Thank you. I appreciate you. And don't forget to drop your channel links and stuff, okay? Drop your other links. What other advice can I give? Blending is not that hard. Oh yeah, Baby Tigger used to always say it's not about how much it costs. It's about how you apply it. Okay. Now I'm talking about I'm in communities. I'm in makeup, ASMR, all that communities. Okay. Um, it's not that hard to do the blending and stuff like that. That's not hard at all with the concealer, the contouring and stuff like that. How I started doing contouring, believe it or not, you could use concealer. They got contour palettes, like creams. They got powders. I started off with, if you want to go inexpensive route and still look good, okay? Child, I could make makeup store, dollar store makeup look like Sephora shit. Okay, like I say, ain't about how much it costs. It's about how you apply it. There's levels to this shit. Okay, levels. Get good primer, primer, face primer, eyeshadow primer, all that shit. Right. With eyeshadow primer, if you don't have eyeshadow primer, some makeup artists don't really like to use it. But if you don't really have nothing else, you can use concealer as an eyeshadow primer. Okay. I'm talking about my expertise now. Now, get you some good blending brushes. I love kabuki brushes. I got my kabuki brushes, my set from Shop Miss A for $10. And it feels like really good quality. I had my brushes for years. It doesn't shed or nothing. Good quality brushes, okay? They're inexpensive, but they sell some good quality shit. To the point where one of the Kardashians tried to copy one of their products and got busted. Okay? They got some good stuff over there in Shop Miss A. They got this. They got the regular brushes, but get you when it come down to contouring and blending, get you a set of kabuki. That's the flat brush, baby. I'm in love with my kabuki brushes. I got a whole set in there. Okay. And then you got the techniques with the eyeshadow. I ain't gonna get into the eyeshadow, but as far as that, I started off contouring with using dark brown eyeshadow from the dollar store. That's how I practice my contouring. Contouring the nose is very easy. It's about the blending. Get you a good blending brush too. You got the kabuki. I usually use the kabuki brushes for my face. Okay, I pulled that out on one of my popsicle and chat videos, right? You see how well blended my makeup was? You ain't see no streaks, no lines, nothing. That's gonna buff that out, girl. It's gonna buff them lines out. Get you a good blending sponge for I use the blending sponge for under eye when I put the concealer under my eyes. When you conceal under your eyes, child, it take them years off of you, them years. You know how got the sagginess on the eyes. Now y'all know how old girl face be droopy. I call her a droopy face bitch, child. When she was coming for me in that drunk chat. But anyway, there's ways you could conceal and hide those things. You could hide your trouble marks. That's what the concealers is for. to hide all them lines and stuff like that on your face. And then you use your kabuki brush and blend all that in with the foundation, all that stuff. I have really good skin, so I don't need a lot of foundation. I wear it when I do like videos and stuff, but like when I do like everything natural look, I use like almost nothing. I might just use a concealer and buff it out with my kabuki brush and put a powder on, and that's it, right? But yeah, get you some good tools. Like kabuki brush is real good for blending out your face. Trust me, you gonna thank me later. Makeup sponges, and you don't have to go to Sephora or Ulta to spend a lot. I got most of my stuff from like Shop Miss A. They got some good deals on makeup tools. I'm telling you, if you're a makeup artist and you just started off and you can't really afford expensive makeup brushes, start off with Shop Miss A. They have a whole shoot. My whole thing was like $10. The whole kit was like $10, and it's really good quality. You gonna thank me later. You gonna thank me later. I promise you. But anyway, and there's also a technique with lipstick, how I apply my lipstick, and I learned from Nzinga, that actress Nzinga. Ooh, she taught me something because I used to put the concealer around the lip. After the lips, after the like, especially when you wear bold lipsticks like reds, black. I have black lipstick, blue lipstick. Okay, there's a technique that make your lips pop, and you don't even have to put like, if you don't want to, you don't have to put the makeup liner around your lips to make like the outline, baby. It'll make your lips pop, like make it look like cartoony pop. That's the only way I can explain it. Like with the lines and stuff, baby. And Zinga showed me a quicker, easier way to do it because she's an actress, and so most of the time she do her own makeup because she's an actress, but she's also on YouTube. And Zinga is that lady that play on Satima. Tyler Perry's Satima. That's a spinoff from Sisters. She's the really beautiful plus size friend of Zatima. No, Fatima. My bad. She also is a YouTube influencer. She's a plus size model. She do makeup, all that stuff. She's very beautiful. She taught me a technique, and I probably do a short on it. And I do it all the time now, especially if you got dark lips. It's very helpful if you got dark lips. Always exfoliate your lips before you apply lipstick. I don't give a fuck if you put lip gloss on, okay? You could take some sugar scrub. You can make you can make your own sugar scrub by some sugar. Um you use sugar and honey, or what you call that? Olive oil, a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil. If you want to help lighten your lips, use sugar, lemon juice. Honey is optional. Sugar, lemon juice, and a little bit and some oil. And scrub on there, leave it on there for a while, and then like wipe it off. That's gonna help lighten your lips a little bit if you got dark lips. I'm just letting you know you're gonna have a smooth, like a smooth lips, and that's when you're ready to moisturize and apply your lipstick. Okay, and it's gonna last all day. It don't matter how much your lipstick costs. It's gonna last all day. Okay. But anyway, that's enough tips from me. I want to thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Check out D-Ham channel. Okay, he just dropped his channel link. Over here, you can drop your channel link as long as I'm gonna set it where only subscribers could do it. Cause I be having people just randomly come in here and just dropping their links and stuff, and come to find out they're trolls or their kids or whatever. It's like no, I'm not. No, just don't do that. Just don't do that. You don't just come in here, drop your channel, and leave, and you don't greet the host or don't say nothing. No, that's not how that works. I gotta get to know you first. I don't know you. Anyway, but if you friendly, if you engage, if you hang around a little bit, then you go, okay, let me go ahead and drop my channel link. The invitation will be out there. But anyway, thank you all for coming. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check all the information in the description box. And I hope this does not cut off too many times, because I noticed that about YouTube, that they've been doing that on my lives. Okay, I gotta go. Later, see you around these streets. See you around these streets. Bye now. Enjoy y'all weekend.